Hello, good beans, and welcome back to Midnight Requiem. Today we will be talking about the creator, the inventor of the Barbie doll, Ruth Handler. Ruth was born November 4th, 1916 in Denver, Colorado, to Polish Jewish immigrants Jacob Moskowitz, a blacksmith, and Ida Moskowitz, nee Rubinstein. She married her high school boyfriend Elliot Handler and moved to Los Angeles in 1938, where she found work at Paramount. Elliot tried his hand at a hobby of furniture making. He decided to make their furniture out of two new types of plastic, lucite and plexiglass. Ruth Handler suggested that he start doing this commercially, and they began a furniture business. Ruth Handler worked as the sales force for the new business, landing contracts with Douglas Aircraft Company and others. They went into a partnership with Harold Matson. They combined Matson's last name with Elliot's first name, creating Matto. According to Elliot, the founders could not fit Ruth's name into the name of the company. During World War II, furniture sales fell, so Matto began to manufacture toy furniture. The success of this business caused Ruth and Elliot to move Mattel fully into toy manufacturing. Ruth watched her daughter Barbara play with paper dolls and noticed that she often enjoyed giving them adult roles. At the time, most children's dolls were representation of infants. Realizing that there could be a gap in the market, she suggested that the idea of an adult-bodied doll to her husband Elliot. He was unenthusiastic about the idea, as were Mattel's directors. During a trip to Europe in 1956 with her children Barbara and Kenneth, Ruth came across a German toy doll called Bild Lily. The adult figure doll was exactly what Ruth had in mind, so she purchased 3 of them. She gave one to her daughter and took the others back to Mattel. The Lily doll was based on a popular character appearing in a satirical comic strip drawn by Reinhard Butin for the newspaper Bild. The Lily doll was first sold in Germany in 1955, and although it was initially sold to adults, it became popular with children who enjoyed dressing her up in outfits that were available separately. Upon her return to the United States, Ruth redesigned the doll with help from local inventor-designer Jack Ryan, and the doll was given a new name, Barbie, after Handler's daughter Barbara, premiering at the American International Toy Fair in New York City on March 9, 1959. Barbie was an instant success, with Mattel selling 351,000 dolls within a year. Later, the Handlers and Mattel added a boyfriend for Barbie named Ken after Handler's son, and many other characters in the brand's lineup. Later in years, Handler was diagnosed with breast cancer in 1970. To combat this, she had modified radical mastectomy, which was often used at the time to combat the disease. Due to difficulties in finding a good breast prosthesis, Handler decided to make her own with the help of new business partner Peyton Macy, and under her new company, Rutan Corp. Handler manufactured a more realistic version of women's breasts called Nearly Me. This invention became quite popular, and then First Lady Betty Ford was personally fitted for one. Following several investigations of producing fraudulent financial reports, Handler resigned from Mattel in 1975. Investigations continued after her resignation, and in 1978, Handler was charged with fraud and false reporting to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. She pleaded no contest and was fined $57,000 and sentenced to 2,500 hours of community service. She blamed her illness for making her unfocused on her business. Handler died in California from complications of surgery for colon cancer on April 27, 2002, age 85. Her husband Elliot died 9 years later at the age of 95. If you have seen the film Barbie, Rhea Perlman portrayed Ruth Handler, where she depicted in her elder years as a spirit who resides at Mattel headquarters in Los Angeles and helps the protagonist, who is her stereotypical Barbie doll. As always, my good being, be loving and caring to each other. Please make sure to like the video, subscribe, and leave comments. Have a wonderful day.